will be
No.
starting the live stream very, very shortly.
Persona 5?
Okay, you guys are doing
Awesome.
awesome.
Persona 5?
You called when I was about to go and do things with my girlfriend, but I could apparently no.
Because you said when we were going, so...
Yeah, but then you didn't answer, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and...
Oh, hold on, sorry. Sorry guys, I am on live, so sorry about that, guys.
You're good.
Oh! Peter, I shot my PS4. Peter, I shot my PS4.
Good job.
Dude, I shot my PS4 by accident.
Good job.
Wait, let me check.
Okay, guys, okay!
Hold on, wait, I'm going to mute for a second. You can keep talking, just give me a second. I gotta check my PS4, hold on.
Alright, go ahead, Cass.
Oh, Gorilla! Welcome! Thank you so much for joining today. Another TV viewer, welcome!
Okay,
so
my PlayStation 4 is fine.
We are, going...
There's a white mark, but it's fine.
Alrighty, guys. You guys are ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, guys. Right. Here we go. Okay, Cookie Buddies. Welcome to today's stream. Okay, guys. So tonight we are going live with a very special podcast group today. We want to welcome a new esports team called the Las Vegas Paragons. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining today. Awesome Gaming Entertainment. How are you doing?
Good.
Awesome. So I've been hearing about a new esports team. So those of you who are in the Cookie Bunny Nation, guys, how are you guys doing? And while I do definitely say hello to the chat, feel free to talk a little bit more about what the Las Vegas Paragons is about.
Oh, sorry, I went blanked in my head.
No problem.
The Las Vegas Paragons is a esports team created by NRG to promote esports in Las Vegas. That's why we took the name Paragons, the Las Vegas Paragons.
So what does the name Paragons come from?
Huh?
Sorry, but where does the name Paragons comes from?
Paragons, if I remember correctly, it means perfect. Yeah, Paragons means perfect. We got it from actually a friend of ours who's in another Las Vegas esports team called Darkness, and we placed that name to rival against them. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Holy Ears, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. I always see you guys. I always see you in the chat. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so today we are talking about the Las Vegas Paragons, which is an esports team. So, without further ado, I want to really talk a little bit about before we get started with the Cookie Bunny Nation. I know we have a few Cookie Bunnies here tonight who are very curious about what you guys do for the Las Vegas Paragons and how people can get involved. So tell me a little bit more about what kind of competitions does the Las Vegas Paragons do? If you don't mind.
Sure. The Vegas Paragons, the Las Vegas Paragons, we are a city team, a city-based team. We compete minorly and majorly for different types of games, which is Overwatch, CSGO, Call of Duty, and I remember if it's clearly we are Apex. Yeah, Apex and Fortnite. We compete for them. Paragons, what we do is we go out into the community and we ask, a lot of the kids who are still in the 9th grade or 8th grade, if they want to do something either than traditional sports, which is if they don't want to play football or the regular sports, they can come and test their luck with us through gaming.
Now I have a question. Is Persona on that list?
4 of our streamers do stream Persona.
Okay,
Wait, you kidding me? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
that's a
No, 4 of, I'm not. 4 of our paid streamers actually stream Persona.
oh, that is amazing to hear.
Yeah, wait, let me restart my Persona game. Hold on.
Hmm?
Let me just restart my Persona game. Hold on.
Sorry, what would you say, Cass?
Sorry. So, one question that I wanted to talk about. So regarding the Las Vegas Paragons and what you guys do um, for like the younger generation, because you guys say that you guys are going like to the younger generation and are talking with these individuals and to get them involved in the esports leagues. So how do you think um that really that's something that, you know, as somebody, let's say, who wants to be in esports, how do you think that really helps um them not only get to know the joy of esports, but also encouraging them to see that there's opportunities as a whole?
For that to work, we first go to the parents. We let them know what esports can offer and what they can do. If the child knows what esports is, then we do walk it through with them, but we make sure mom or dad are with them when we are talking with them about esports, because we don't want to be talking with the younger generation and mom and dad are not there with them.
You mean
But we want
Generation Z?
and the only reason we say we want mom and dad to always be there with them is because of how young they are. If they are the preceding age of 14, 15, 16, and 17, that's a liability. And that's a liability we don't want to have on our hands as an organization, because we want them to be mature of what they are going into. For someone that wants to get into esports, we tell them we do tell them if they want to get into esports, they have to take it very seriously, because the 15 and 14-year olds are already set into motion to play on the big stage here in Vegas, and they do go through school. They do go um, through learning of esports and what they regularly do of school, and we do also keep in touch with their schools on how they're doing. So it's like a basic team then. Yeah.
That's a good question. Good ideas. Good question. So one thing that I've wanted to really touch upon is really talking about how you think esports affects the younger generation, because esports is rising. In recent years, we've seen esports rise. So now esports is like one of the biggest industries. So what do you guys see
There is
yourselves for the
another one.
future?
There is another one rising too. All
Uh,
VTubers.
So like we're
Esports, with esports rising, yeah, it's getting really big. Back in 2017, 2018, esports was making almost 13.4 million each season. Now since it's 2021, esports is already making billions, uh, through just having it there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah, esports has gotten really really big.
Yeah, not only esports, but I would say the streaming business has gotten huge too. Like there's definitely a lot more VTubers and there's definitely a lot more people who are entering the streaming business. So I think that in the future for like streaming possibly we'll see a lot more VTubers and we'll definitely see a lot more people who want to try streaming. You know what I'm saying? I think it's quite of
Yeah.
interesting how like now the future is like evolving.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Oh,
When it comes with it too.
Checking the mic on.
Yeah,
Is it
it's on.
working? Okay. So question: Is it okay? Has there ever been like a VTuber esports player? Because I see a lot of Hololive clips. For
Um,
example, I am
there was the rumor
Coco,
of
uh,
a
Amelia Watson. I've seen all these like Hololive VTubers who
Mhm.
like play Apex and whatnot, and they're like gods at it. I kid you not, they're gods at it. They could be the most dumbest character ever, and they're like gods at Apex. And I just sit there, I'm like, why the fuck are these girls not in freaking esports?
well,
um
Uh,
there was rumors back in 2019 that during the Apex Invitational in Australia, a VTuber actually competed under a team, but um no one really confirmed it that she was there.
like
Um
rumors then. I'm
yeah,
guessing it's just rumors.
actually,
it was basically just rumors.
actually, there are a few VTubers who do compete in esports. That do actually have confirmed that they do compete in esports. There are a few VTubers out here and there that do compete in esports.
You compete?
Oh,
Um, Unfortunately, no. But I do know I have seen VTubers who are competing in esports, and I think they're pretty good at it too. They're really really good at it, and they really enjoy what they love. And
I
hmm
wanted to get my model. I don't think I'd play I'd play that. I'd probably play something like Persona. I would probably something like Atelier or something like that. I am not good at FPS. You throw me in a freaking lobby. I kid you not. I went to Fortnite first time playing it. I died straight off the bat to a shoddy. This is back in the old. This is back in the old days when the shotguns are so buffed. You know that shotgun semi SMG combo bro. Remember
hmm
the old Fortnite days? Yeah, that's the days that got me because I was walking around and I had the surround sound headphones and I hear this footsteps on the left. I'm like, what the fuck is going? I look to the left and immediately I remember it was two shotgun blasts, one SMG hold, two shotgun dead. I was like, what the fuck is? I was like, okay, I'm done. I went, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I just forfeited. And I never played any for any like battle royale again until Warzone came around for the I believe what was it called for all consoles or for all things.
yeah.
So yeah, I never actually got around until Warzone came around.
Okay,
So yeah, but yeah, I'm actually getting used to it somewhat.
great.
I'm not pro, so yeah, you can't like say, oh hey, I'm pro. No. Okay, anyway, Han, Cookie, what were you saying?
um, yeah, there's definitely a lot. There's definitely a few VTubers here and there who do compete in esports, and I think like VTubers definitely have different varieties. There's different kinds of. I think one of the beauties that I see and why I chose to become a VTuber is that there's different varieties of VTubers. Like you could be an esports VTuber, you could be a chef VTuber, like a cooking VTuber. You could be an artist VTuber. You could be a V singer, a virtual singer. You could be anything you want to be. And I think that's like
Personally, okay. Sorry, go ahead.
and I think that's like one of the main reasons why why personally I've chosen VTubing is this creativity, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of creativity when it comes to VTubing. And when it comes to VTubing, the possibilities are endless.
hmm
So there's a VTuber for everyone. So I would really encourage to come out and support the VTuber community. There's a bunch of VTubers out there who are doing some amazing content. So
Yeah, especially I'd say okay for like people who are like, I'd say for people who are on the edge about VTubing, I'd probably say the best what is that VTuber to look into is probably Guda, because she has like a wide range of like variation with her. Like not with just her model, but with just her personality and like in total.
yeah,
Right.
I see that. I think like there's different kinds of VTubers, and I would like to ask the chat what their favorite VTuber is. So chat, if you guys are in the chat section, feel free to answer what your favorite VTuber is. Um,
Actually, I know one of my favorite YouTubers. She's a Filipino. She's a Tagalog VTuber. She speaks both English, Tagalog, and Japanese, I believe.
Why did his
I
accent?
believe.
Why did his English went from perfect English to Filipino broken English?
Shut up, okay? I hang around. Dude, shut up. I work around Filipino people. What do you expect happen? I go and speak it like it is, and then I go
Yes, like,
um,
okay?
Did you notice that in his English he went from, oh, I know this Filipino girl.
Shut up, okay?
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
That's
it's
totally
okay.
understandable.
You better shut up. You better shut up right now.
It's not a big deal. But anyways, if you guys have a favorite VTuber, I know Bomb Squad asked what his favorite VTuber is, but what is your guys' favorite VTuber? I would like to hear your guys' thoughts. If you guys do watch VTubers, I know a lot of people in the chat, a lot of people who come out and support um, a lot of these streamers.
Lyrica. Here we go. This is the channel, Lyrica. Okay. So for all you guys who are Tagalog speaker or English speaker or want to learn Tagalog, she speaks Tagalog, and she does some pretty cool streams, but some of them are in Tagalog. So yeah, so yeah, you know, mother homeland, yay.
Oh, Yanners. Yanners is my favorite VTuber too, and I also like Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse and
I actually like
Yanners are like
I actually like okay. I like Hannah's and Iron, but I really do like okay out of all of them. I really like Fruit because she's so damn wholesome. Like every single time I see Fruit, it's like every single time I'm like, oh damn, this is wholesome. I know chat is like bottom left, but I'm like, oh, this is wholesome. Oh, she's like the gooder. She's like the whole meme of if you close your eyes, and all of a sudden like it's like the gooder image, and just all of a sudden that meme of if you close your eyes video meme comes around, and all of a sudden it's like you open it up and it's literally fruit. It's the same exact vibe. You know what I mean? Both of them kind of have the same exact vibe, which I find kind of hilarious. Like it isn't bad or anything. It's just I find it kind of hilarious.
yeah. I have to agree. I have to agree. She's really wholesome indeed, but I like Iron Mouse because not only she's a very kind person, but she is one of the most strongest people I've ever really seen. Like she's really strong. She's a really strong
Truly, yeah.
person. Very strong.
I think there might be another. So,
Mhm.
have you ever heard of who's the other character? Have you ever heard of um yeah, who's the other character? Who's the other VTuber? Subaru from Hololive. Have you ever heard of Subaru?
Yeah.
Subaru.
Subaru?
Have
That
you
sounds
ever heard of her?
familiar.
She's the duck girl from Hololive, from Japanese Hololive. So, okay, here, let me give you a rundown of Subaru. Subaru, okay, so her okay, Subaru behind the character, her actual self. She actually has, I think, cancer. Let me look up. I could be wrong. Give me a second. about VTuber. I could be wrong. Ozaru Subaru. Let me double check. So she's a tomboyish type of character. Let's see here. See here. Shit. Wait, let me look this up on YouTube video. I want to be sure. I don't want to say the wrong things. So,
He's ultimate wholesome.
Mags discovers used to be called NTR. Hashtag everybody calls this the NTR channel. I swear, if Nags find this freaking VOD, bro. If Nags finds this VOD, I will laugh. I will laugh if Nags finds this VOD and chat and just tweets out saying, "Thanks, NTR gang." Okay, wait, let me check.
I don't know why, but I'm wearing my boy gloves.
Right here, okay. Here's a decent chunk of it, okay? So yeah, so Subaru, the person, the actual person by the VTuber, her house got burnt down and she was all alone with her dog because her parents worked for long hours. Her house was supposedly haunted, so she stood outside for long hours waiting for her parents. It's kind of sad. She was born with a hole in her heart, so she couldn't run or exercise. She also lived in a hospital for several years as a kid. So yeah, Hatsuma, aka Akai Hato, was a foreigner in another country, originally from Japan, and the family she stays with apparently happens to be legit relatives. Doesn't really like her. Oh well, that's not a retweet. So yeah, so that's the thing about Subaru is that she's like, even if she has like a heart problem, she still like chugs on, which is honestly like really interesting. You know what I mean? Like that's why. Okay, to be honest, I didn't know that much about Subaru, and I didn't care about Subaru. But when I heard about that story, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh shit!" I actually like this one. And she was apparently like she had apparently a hole in her heart at birth until she was in kindergarten. She survived a car accident, and I'm like, even though she's like energetic, she's kind of like Cookie when I think about it. The Cookie that I know here.
Commander Root, welcome, welcome. How do you Bomb Squad? How would you think that you would compare Subaru to let's say you know the VTuber you're talking about?
Who you?
Up to you.
Well, I mean, okay, she really does relate to you, like on like a personal level, because like, okay, I know you personally, I know you like physically. We can physically meet up IRL, so I physically know you. It's just that we kind of can't talk about it on stream,
No worries. No worries.
but it's just that I know like she's like really like she's kind of like you. Like I said, she's kind of like you, but she's not like very much like you. But she's gone through kind of like the same thing.
I have to say it's pretty interesting how these VTubers are at the end of the day, they're just like us. So it's nice that you brought her up. Um
I mean, to be honest, every VTuber has a heart. Yeah, I mean, like you see it in like Gura and like what like Kiara, and I think the most I see it in is kind of like shoot, who was the other VTuber? I'm trying to think, who was the other VTuber? There was one more VTuber who I seen it from. Uh,
Oh, Community Showcase, welcome.
I'm trying to think who else was that other VTuber that saw it from. I saw it. I think. Shoot, I think it was in Subaru. Yeah, not Subaru. I think it was in Coco, in Kiryu Coco, in her Discoverers video. Like I knew that there was some things about Kiryu Coco that kind of like got her, kind of like like halted for like 3 weeks. You know, almost like a month of like a ban because she couldn't post any content because of the drama. Drama being drama. I don't want to get into it because
Okay, I'm back. I had to grab food.
uh,
I'm back. I had to grab food.
drama. Because okay, long story short, the whole drama, a bunch of complicated mess. But after that, I kind of didn't know much about her until I saw a video like about Nags talking about Kiryu Coco, and at the end of it all, even though she had been criticized and whatnot, this is before her ban. She said that she was like grateful for everybody, the haters and the people who came to enjoy her content and her. And that honestly is like what got me into like liking Whole Life. I think that's the first thing that got me into liking Whole Life because I was like with Hashima, I was like, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. And then what really got me to click was Coco, Kiryu Coco. That's what really got me to click. Because I used to like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's nice of them. But Kiryu Coco can maybe like have like a whole kind of like, not like a 180, but like a 90 degrees where I was like, that's interesting. Because I've never seen something like that out of like a VTuber. You know what I mean? Because some of them was just like, they're glad that they met friends. They're glad they met friends. And Kiryu Coco is here is like, she embraces both sides of the spectrum, bad and good. And I'm like, what? For someone like that,
Oh,
I was really surprised, honestly.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, what's up?
No, it's okay. So, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I want to ask you a question. I know you've been wanting to talk more about your team, but I want to ask you a question. So, I heard you guys got a new logo. What is that one about? The new logo for the Las Vegas Paragons?
Oh yes.
VP.
Sorry,
You mean
I'm eating.
LVP? You mean
We got
LVP compared to MVP?
no. Stop it. No, that's a good one though. No. So we had to get a new banner because of how the city wanted us to be representative. Because by the end of this year or next year, they want to make us a official Las Vegas team. Because of how fast we're growing here in Vegas. So we had to come up with a new branding and a new intro, which is we called ourselves the Las Vegas Paragons, but with the Las Vegas Paragons Crowns of Gaming. And that is the new intro and logo. Did I send you that? Oh, sorry.
He sent me the wrong shit. He sent me something that probably would get Cooky over here like demonetized.
That's why I sent it to you.
The platform.
That's why I sent it in the DM. Yeah, no, don't even show it.
No worries. It's the logo. So I wanted to ask you the question about the logo. So the logo that you're talking about, what do you think the logo represents to you guys, and what do you think the logo means to you guys? If you don't mind me asking.
The lion it actually comes. Sorry, the lion. Oh wait, hello.
Go ahead.
Okay. Just make sure my mic is actually working. The lion actually comes from one of our younger members' brother who actually just passed away, a few months ago. So, in honor of his younger brother, who was only 10, we brought the lion in because of how brave he was fighting cancer. He was fighting stage 4 brain cancer, and he did not pull through like how we were hoping he would, for our first comeback match in June. And this was actually in honor of him because when he passed away, they said he was wearing a crown that he got for his birthday, and the boy passed away on his birthday. So yeah.
Damn.
I am so sorry to hear that. Thank you for sharing your story. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm very glad that you made that person happy. It must really mean a lot that you guys did a lot to keep him happy and safe. So really, thank you for sharing your story. And I really hope that you continue making people smile. So it means a lot that you would do something like that. So thank you.
Mm. Hey man, like we told um Governor Sisolak here, it's all about everyone. It's not about us, it's about the people, and it's about our friends and family and how they must feel, and we must feel for them.
Yeah, honestly, dude. Like, okay, in my opinion, like, okay, I play a shit ton of games. Yeah, I play a shit ton of games, but I don't care about how much money I spend because honestly, what I see video games as is like, you know what I mean? And I could tell if a team is like really, really passionate or if they just want to rush the game out just because, money. I can tell we're doing a difference. That's why honestly, like okay, looking back at the previous streams, me raging about Gears of War 5, I think I know why I raged. It's because that I felt like there was no passion. You know what I mean? Like playing these other games other than just Xbox now, playing on Nintendo, PlayStation and whatnot, they've really opened up as like they've opened kind of like a little bit about like what the hell like games are because games are just it's kind of like the same as what he said, you know what I mean? It's like but in my opinion, games in my opinion it's not just okay the levels. It's not just the story. It's not just the way it is. It's more of like passion, like what you said about your esports stuff. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff is mostly passion and like what they do and what they enjoy. And I think that's why honestly, like when I compare like Gears of War 5 and Halo 5 to stuff like Persona 5, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, God of War, the new one, you know, stuff like Ratchet and Clank, Mario, Zelda Breath of the Wild. What else is there? The new hit series Monster Hunter Rise. When I compare those games against those two titles, it feels like they have more of a passion. Their crew their team has more of a passion and a drive for the customers and what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what you said about your esports thing. And honestly, I respect it. I respect both of them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to stop playing some Persona right now. Better stop playing some Persona before I start getting emotional. There's like the background music just slowing down right now, and I can't. So I'm gonna stop playing some Persona for a little bit.
No, no
Play some.
worries.
Just gonna play some other games.
Um, was there any other questions?
Any other questions, Cookie?
Yes,
I
I
think I
do.
made Bomb Squad. I think I made Bomb Squad emotional.
No, I mean
I no, no,
no,
I have
because
questions.
no. Honestly, that was my honest like truth about all these games. Like, when I look back at Gears of
Oh,
War, oh,
no, because we I've um, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I'm sorry.
what the hell, dude? Oh wait, oh fuck, wait, what?
Uh, Oh, what Cass said about the esports thing for VTubers. Yes, the DOT esports in Japan has officially made a league for VTubers.
So I have news right now.
Uh-huh.
Was Nintendo supposed to roll out an update for the console of Nintendo Switch
Yeah, so there's supposed to be a system update.
right now?
Just yeah,
Right now?
today. Yeah.
Just right now?
Tomorrow for us, today for them.
Because I just got a system update.
Yeah.
What the hell did
But
they
go ahead,
change?
Cass.
Okay. So sorry about that, but I'm gonna ask you guys a couple questions. Feel free to ask in the chat, Cookie Bunnies, if you guys have any questions. But what do you guys see yourself in the future, like with the Las Vegas Paragons? What do you guys see yourselves in the future? Like, do you want the team to expand? Like, what do you see in the future?
Oh, sorry. What was your question?
Like, what do you guys see in the future, like with the Las Vegas
For the
Paragons?
Paragons, when we created our team 3 years ago, we saw that the Paragons would go on for a long time. You know, we saw this as a never-ending type of deal. And with the sponsorships we got, it actually completes the dream of what we wanted was to be sponsored by Mountain Dew, be sponsored by NRG, sponsored by these people who we've looked up to our whole lives, and now here we are living the ultimate dream that our 15-year-old selves wanted to be. You know what I mean? Um, same thing when we started. I've always wanted to do esports, and I've always wanted to actually own a team of esports, and and yeah, it's always been like that. Um, for gamers and for us as an organization, to live on as a persona, and to live on as something to people to look up to.
Persona? Wait, your soul is mine then.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, chat. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead. What the really, Xavier? Really?
Sorry, chat. I am back. So sorry about that.
Bro, have you never done what I've done right now? Has done to you, bro. Blame Josh for this, man. Blame Josh for this, dude. Don't blame me, blame Josh. Him and his Persona 5 is best game. He should have won Game of the Year award.
Okay. Okay, guys. So sorry, guys. So sorry, chat. I am back. Sorry about.
Welcome back.
Sorry about
How you
that. I
doing?
did have to take care of some stuff, but I am for a second, but I am back. So
How you doing?
okay, so let's do a couple questions. For one thing that I wanted to talk a little bit about regarding your esports team, what do you think are the highlights that you would like to talk about, if you want to talk about, with regarding the Las Vegas Paragons?
The highlights. I think the highlights for Paragons would be highlights. I think it was winning one of our first championships here in Vegas. That was one of ours. But the only reason I say that is because the younger brother of the person we were talking about earlier was the one who got to hold that trophy. That day, yeah, he got to hold the trophy that day, and we had him sitting up with us on our shoulders for that day. I don't think we streamed that tournament. No, we didn't. That tournament wasn't
No,
live.
you did because I probably would have heard that. I
Yeah.
probably would have heard that on the news.
But yeah, that was one of our
Well, yeah,
highlights
again, I don't
as
want
a
to
team.
anyway because
And
again, I don't want to because you know, there's this infection going around, and I fucking hate hearing the death toll and shit like that. So I don't watch the news anyway. So yeah, sadly, yeah.
I think us there's how much did you say, like 5 or 3? How much did she say?
So,
Yeah, I think that's the only, like, the highest one I have right there is him doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. Anyways, let's also, while we're at it, I also would like to talk about, regarding, I will really, really want to talk about how did you started this idea of starting up an esports team, and if you're interested, the story about the Las Vegas Paragons and something like you built it from the ground up that I've been seeing. How did you guys build it from the ground up to becoming an esports team representing the Las Vegas area, if you don't mind talking about it?
Well, it would have to go back to 2018. No, it would have to go back to when I was still in high school. I was a senior, not a senior. I was a sophomore when I was still in Hawaii.
damn, you old then. You old then. I'm kidding. Kidding, I'm old too. Shut up.
When I was a sophomore, I got to fly out to Virginia for the Apex game, for the Apex esports convention.
Is that where you're gone for like a month, bro?
Hey Crimsy
Yeah.
VT, hey Crimsy VT, welcome. Please do support Crimsy VT and Holy Ears. They are very, 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 very awesome VTubers. So please come out and support Crimsy VT and Holy Ears. Crimsy VT, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing today? Please support Crimsy VT. Sorry about that.
No, go ahead. What was I said? I went to the Apex in Virginia for the convention. And when we were there, we were watching. I think it was Optic Gaming versus FaZe, and it was Black Ops.
Oh wait, talk about
3.
the old video time before they were like boring and shit.
Yeah, it was Optic Gaming versus FaZe during the Black Ops 3 era, and when we were watching them, I was currently still still new friends with Hex, and me and him were sitting down, we were talking, and he was like, "So Pete, you're a sophomore, got 2 more years. What are you gonna do?" And I was sitting there, I was like, I'm probably gonna join esports, and if that doesn't work out, I'll become an owner and beat you. And my goal was always to become an owner and try to be better than Opti Gaming. But yeah.
Well, I guess it was their optical illusion. I'll see myself out now.
I was gonna laugh too. Ooh, okay, that was a.
That is really awesome to hear. Thank you so much for sharing about your backstory of how you really started the Las Vegas
Yeah.
Paragons. So
Yeah.
I wanna
Um.
do you have anything else to talk
Sorry.
about when it comes to the Las Vegas Paragons and how people can get involved in esports?
Um. There is that like I'm not actually the only owner. There are about 6 of us. Yeah, there are about six
Oh,
of us.
hey there, welcome Nashiki Kitsune. Please also go support Nashiki Kitsune. They are very talented as well as a VTuber. So please support Nashiki Kitsune. Thank you so much for coming out and support. Okay, now go ahead. Sorry about that. I had to say hello to my viewers.
No, you're good. You're good. Doing paying attention to your chat is amazing. Um, it's always good to always pay attention to your chat. Well, like I said, there are about 6 of us. There are 6 owners, and 6 owners all focus on different things within the team. What was the other question? Well, Cass, Cass Cookie.
Uh, um, what is the best? Okay, so what is the best advice you would give to somebody who wants to participate in like esports or something, and how they can really explore these opportunities?
Um, if I was talking to a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old, I would tell them to look for um esports arenas in your area and try to make a name for yourself
Hawaii.
there.
What if you're in Hawaii, a state where like no esports shit is going on?
You would go to the computer guys down in IA, their esports organization.
I
Um,
like I
there
mean
is
like
an esports arena in the area,
Yeah.
but it is held at a university, so it's university owned.
Yeah. It's a university owned, but I think they have free hours there.
I heard that anybody can come in though. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, and anyone can go in. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically the only thing a lot of owners and players will tell you is
Hey A10,
look for a
welcome. Thank
minor,
you so much for coming out and
like
your
look for a.
support. Wow,
Sorry.
we're getting a lot of new people today, guys. I am very happy that you guys would come out and support. Like I didn't expect people to come out and support, you know. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
much food just comes online. Fruit checks just texts in chat. Hey, honestly, if food texts it here in chat, I might just lose it and just leave the call. Pretty much,
Right?
you know.
Like a big VTuber just comes into the chat, like, "Hey, what's up?"
Just like just like Hot Shama comes into chat. Although I don't think she's on Twitch, but yeah,
Right?
just like a big ass VTuber or like Melody, Project Melody just comes online.
Cookie, your stream is lagging.
Oh my, I'm so sorry about that.
Yep. No problem.
Um
And
oh,
also, I'm also getting texted by my girlfriend. Holy shoot!
oh my, the stream is lagging.
Watch what? She's probably texting you. Stop saying stupid stuff. She's probably watching
Nope.
it.
The complete opposite.
She's saying keep on telling stupid shit on this chat.
Oh my. Oh my. So sorry guys. It seems like the stream is lagging a little bit. Um
No, you're good.
I think
Hey, Xavier, did you see what I texted you?
Oh, give me a second. Must play. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I'm
Uh-huh.
playing Monster Guys and Monster Hunter Rise. It's by the way, it's a really fun game. I highly recommend buying it.
Yeah, it is.
It is extremely fun. To the point where honestly, at my work, I don't know where to stop. Like I'm at like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna finish one monster. Timing. Shit. I just go shit. It is that fun. Like honestly, I don't think I've ever
you're
left my house
you're
without it.
the character looks good.
Okay,
Cass.
sure. Her model.
Yeah, I did a pretty good job.
Good job. I'm kidding. You did a good job. For real, though, you
Huh?
did a good job. I said you did a pretty good job. No, I'm kidding. Well, they did a pretty good job on that one.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, yeah. Awesome Gaming Entertainment did a really good job on the model. He's definitely the VTuber Papa for Cooky Usagida. He's definitely Cooky Usagida's VTuber Papa.
That would make this character my fourth child because I have created so much 4 different VTubers.
And you have to also create mine. Don't forget about that. You still gotta make mine.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Just create it. It's simple.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, the model looks awesome.
Yeah, but you want
Yeah.
to be a
I
humanoid
love
dragon.
dragons, dude.
The model is really awesome looking. Like, you did a really good job. I'm pretty serious. Like, Awesome Gaming Entertainment did a really good job. It looks beautiful.
Bob Squad wants a humanoid dragon.
I like dragons. Okay, shut up. Why do you think I
Whole
love
years I followed you.
Dude, why do you think I love dragons and Monster Hunter? Okay, because they fucking look awesome.
I followed whole years. Whole years?
Yeah.
Whole years, yep. Whole years I followed you.
Yeah. I didn't expect so much people to come out and support me. Like, I never.
So we are, our friends over at Energy. We're planning to actually sign a VTuber to our cause here at Paragons.
Oh, 2020, welcome.
Watch
Thank
it
you
just
so
be
much for
good, huh?
joining.
Watch it just be good, huh?
Welcome.
No.
Welcome. Thank you
She
so
is
much,
a
2020.
Japanese YouTuber of an independent cause. But we will not exclude her name. Not exclude her name. We will not reveal her name.
Miko? No, Miko is under Hololive. Well, she was independent, but
But
she was under Hololive.
she is but this VTuber we're hiring is known for is a known is a known YouTuber.
Kind of like. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, still love you. Still love you, honey.
Yeah, we're yeah, that's our plans here at the Paragons. We're planning to pick up a VTuber.
That's really
Definitely.
interesting. So I want to ask a question. Is anybody at the Las Vegas Paragons fully aware of the rise of the popularity of VTubers and how it's making an impact in the world?
Yeah, about half of our guys, yeah, half of our members know what VTubing is, and um, half of them do know who Gura is, who are the Japanese who are whole alive
Yeah,
China.
while you over here are
Um,
just like, I don't want to learn about VTubers.
no, that's why I have
You
'cause that's why I have them. I can ask them.
No. You want to start 2020. You want to start 2021. I don't want to learn about VTubers. Hey, bro, Jada is playing some, Hatsune Miku Diva. What settings is it on? PlayStation. I remember playing the old PlayStation, one with the Japanese subtitles, and you went, oh shit, she played the origin? I can subscribe to her.
I updated. I
Yeah,
updated
holy
one of
ears.
our.
Awesome Gaming Entertainment did a really good job on the model. Sorry, I'm interacting with the chat.
No, you're good. I apparently made one of our Paragon fans really upset because I was like, I'm gonna stop watching Gura for this amount of time, and they're like, what the fuck? They're like, what?
Okay. To be honest, I don't watch Gura a lot too, but I only watch her when I'm on my off days of work. Like tonight, I always I watch her, or whenever I play a game, I just watch her
Are you
while I'm
off
on my
tomorrow?
lunch break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of do, because at least like I know that I have an X amount of hours, and once it clocks out, I'm like, okay, you know, it's like small dosages. You know how you take shots, right? You
Hmm.
know there's shots, right? For me, it's like
Yeah,
whenever I
I'm
play
older
a
than you,
game,
and I
always
know how to. I know what stats are like.
yeah, it's like taking shots, but instead of that, it's
How
like
did you not get that joke?
wait, what? How should what?
I said, yeah, I'm older than you. I know how shots work.
Yeah, well, guess what? I can take shots whenever the hell I want.
No, you can't. That's illegal.
No, it's legal. It's called get wine.
Oh, I thought we're talking actual tequila. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, well,
Um.
that's still stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
That's still
Um.
liquor.
Um.
this doesn't
Any.
help your case.
Anyways.
$6 shot glass. $6 tiny shot glass. All right,
Um.
of wine. Yeah, but you get
But
my point
you
though.
still get drunk from it because it's still 76%
Exactly.
alcohol.
Exactly.
And the older the wine, the stronger the alcohol is.
Wait, so
Um.
is that why Jaeger is like the worst
Uh.
alcohol ever?
No, the reason
Or
Jaeger
Um.
is the
excellent?
worst. Well, no, we won't talk about this.
Um.
We won't talk about this on stream.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, I actually want to talk a little bit about, I'm glad you guys are talking about the VTubers, the rise of the VTubers. So, you guys are esports team, and you guys are very well known. You guys are fully aware that there are different kinds of, streamers out there, like VTubers, and then, you have your cam streamers, VTubers. How do you expect, as
Cam
you guys
stream.
are in the
I mean,
future,
did you just say cam streamers?
cam, like camera, meaning that it's like
Honey, you do know what cam, quote unquote, cam
No,
is.
not that. No, not that.
Oh,
Not
okay,
that.
okay. Just being sure, because I would have been like, that's a bit on edge for TTS.
no, a cam
Like
streamer is
TOS.
somebody that reveals their face.
Yeah, that's what she's
Oh,
talking
that
about.
version. Okay, I thought you were talking about something else. I'm sorry. I thought
It-
it was violating TOS. That's why.
no, it's
I was a
okay.
bit
No, it's okay. I'm talking about camera streamers, like those that reveal their face.
Oh shit,
No worries.
dude.
Yeah.
One of the Japanese people who's helping me in this hunt right now is actually one of the VTubers, like from whole life. Shit, what the fuck? What time is it in Japan right now?
It's morning.
Dude,
Not morning.
one
It's
of
the afternoon.
one of the Japanese players here, dude. I think his name roughly
Right?
translates.
Is it afternoon in Japan?
Yeah, dude. I'm actually getting helped out by a Japanese VTuber. What the fuck? That's fucking surprising. I was not expecting this today. I was honestly not expecting that tonight. Jesus.
It's 5 in the afternoon right now for Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Jesus. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to see a Japanese VTuber over here helping me with a hunt. Damn. Damn, son, where'd you find this? How old is that mean?
それあなたの次の七味は
So
何ですか？
sorry, but anyways, let's talk a little bit about what do you guys predict in the future. So for the VTubers out there, sorry guys, want to make sure that we're staying on topic regarding a question that I had earlier. So so Awesome Gaming Entertainment, what do you see in the future regarding the VTubers? Because you guys are streamers, and you guys are an esports industry, and then we also have our camera streamers, meaning those that reveal a face, and virtual YouTubers, meaning that they basically have a virtual avatar. So what do you see a prediction in the future? Like how are you guys managing the growth of these streamers as you guys are an esports team? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, number one, the way the VTubers are going and the rise that they're getting inch by inch is really outstanding by a lot of teams, by a lot of people, honestly. The different teams, which are um, Empire, uh, Cloud9, TSM, Liquid, a lot of them are starting to notice that these so-called VTubers are becoming more noticeable. For example, yesterday I was meeting with the Cloud9 owner, and we were talking about VTubers because it came up in on the top of my head, and we were doing a written down interview, and he mentioned Gura. He said that the way that this person is going, if they keep on going, they'll probably get noticed by one of the organizations here that's probably going to start a VTubing agency.
Is it
Cloud
really
Nine,
that big, bro?
Cloud
Is it
Nine,
really that?
Cloud Nine hasn't really said anything. We're not going to say it's a jump a conclusion of it, but um, it was just thought of. But that's what we were talking about yesterday, and a lot of different streamers know that VTubers exist. A lot of different a lot of different streamers know that VTubers are a valuable piece within Twitch and YouTube. And if we lose a community within Twitch and YouTube, that's just another example of something being killed by the FDA and the TOS.
Yeah, that and also relevancy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Same thing with us us here at Vegas. We as Paragons, Darkness, DSO, DOC, and a few other teams here. There's a lot of VTubers here in Vegas who we're trying to hire. The Japanese VTuber I was talking about lives here in Vegas. Um, we're trying to get her to come stay at the team house that's in Fort Apache, Summerlin, and we're trying to have her be the first one there because there's a big room where she can set up her VR rig, her tables, um, her beddings, everything. And the team house is really big. We got it for about $5,000. It's a It's a 7 bedroom house, you know, and it's a really good place. You know, it's a team. It's made for a team.
Which now I have a question now. Now that you say 7 bedroom, could it be possible that you guys are gonna add more people to her list, like for a team?
Um,
Because that would be really interesting. Because
the plan is with since there are 6 of us who are owners, the 7th owner will be the VTuber agency owner, just like the 6th owner. The 6th owner is actually our music owner, who was gonna be creating a a music agency soon for
yeah,
different genres.
yeah, because it'll be interesting. Because okay, like think about it. We've already seen like V Shoto, which is kind of like the well that like the group, like independent group, type of agency ish. Well, not agency, but independent group. Then we see stuff like agencies. I don't think we've ever. I don't think, from what my knowledge is, I've ever seen a like Twitch, well that Twitch esports team VTuber agency. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before in VTuber in VTubing so far. Not saying it's impossible. I'm saying so far I haven't seen anything like that.
Mhm.
So that would be
Actually,
really
I
interesting if you
think
guys
there
could put on
is a
that list.
group for esports VTubers. There's pretty much groups for pretty much a lot of things these days for VTubers, and it's popping
Yeah.
up a lot because it's becoming
Well, I'm saying
extremely
it's
popular.
independent. don't have to.
Yeah,
For
they're
fucking-
independent though.
Yeah, and especially
so-
here in Vegas, a lot of the gamers, streamers, and vloggers are being accepted more and more and more here in Vegas. Like if you go outside and you have a camera in your hand and you have the um, YouTube staff on the YouTube logo shirt or anything, you're gonna get looked at as, oh my god, he's he's an entrepreneur. He's doing YouTube. He's doing something, you know. Because I don't think you can go like, what is it called? Here in Vegas, you're always going to be welcome because the Vegas hospitality is more welcoming than it is other states. Like in Hawaii, when I first landed for an event there, it was our team versus Manoa. We were being looked at weird because we were wearing our esports shirts. We're walking over to a university where football is key, and yeah, it was just weird.
But like, okay, in my opinion now, it's kind of accepted, but it's like at the same time it kind of isn't in some people's eyes. But now it's kind of mostly accepted, but not to like a lot of people though. Like not to like, okay, I say some chunk of it is not okay with it, but a good chunk of it is okay. They're all right with like VTubers and anime. Because whenever I play my anime stuff out in public, such as like my rhythm games or or stuff like Monster Hunter Rise and whatnot. Whenever I play those games, nobody goes to me and says, "Fucking weeb," like passes by me and just walks by and just fucking weeb and just continues walking by me. Nobody does that shit. So I think now the landscape is a little bit changed, but yeah, I can see a point though with the landscape that you kind of was in. But yeah, it's kind of like similar to like Vegas though. Landscape for us now,
I
which
think
is honestly kind of surprising.
okay. I think it's like that everywhere in the world. I think like there's like good apples and bad apples. Like from all parts of the world. But at the end of the day, I think the good thing is that we see the positive, we learn to recognize the positive, and we educate others and help each other out. That is what it's all about. Is we do see the positives. Even though we see the negatives on the news, we tried our best to spread the positive. So I think that's something that I really hope that I can kind of wanted to talk about. Oh, and also it's 10 Bloodlust Star. Bloodlust Star, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today, Bloodlust Star?
I thought you said Bulbastar.
No, Bloodlust Star. Bloodlust Star.
Oh,
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, because I thought you said Bulbasaur, and I was like, Bulbasaur. Pokemon?
It'd be kind of funny if you.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It'd be kind of funny. It's kind of funny a little bit, but.
Bro, what did I miss?
She said a viewer's name, and I thought she said Bulbasaur, and I was like, oh, Bulbasaur. I thought she was mentioning Pokemon, and I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. That's an awesome reference. Awesome. It's awesome reference. It's really, really awesome. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Anyways, guys, a few things that I wanted to ask about, if you guys do not mind. Okay,
Sure.
Awesome Gaming Entertainment. Since you have been part of the Las Vegas Paragons, like how have you like changed, like mentally or physically or emotionally? Like if you're comfortable, like if you're not comfortable, you don't have to explain it to the viewers. But if you feel comfortable, feel free to.
What are we talking about?
Like how has esports affected like your mental your mental health, like in positive ways, like different kinds of ways, or physical ways? Or you do not have to explain it if you don't want to. But
I don't mind personally. But if it's for my players, then that's another question. That's another story for a later time. But for me and the different CEOs within Paragons, we go through a lot of headaches, meaning we go through a lot of times where we feel caved in and where we feel like we're very left in the dark um, as owners because we worry about what we're going to be doing the next day for the Paragons esports group, esports community, and esports organization. Um, my mental health personally has lifted more than when I was a player for the Kyoto Tigers. And I say it's lifted more because I was more self conscious than I didn't like what I was doing. I felt like everything was against me when I was a player, and I just really didn't like a lot of things. I was going through a lot of rough spots through that time as a competitor and as a job. But ever since I became an owner, it's been a great thing. There's groups that who are partnering with us who are focusing on mental health and who are focusing on trying to keep it at bay with a lot of our players and a lot of our owners. Um, yeah, that's basically how my mental health has been going. But recently, it's been going okay with my mental health. Um, Same thing with my girlfriend, who is also a team owner. She goes through it as well, but she also has the help with me. She also has me to help, and you know, it's going great. You know, we both keep each other company.
Now my question is, okay, so I know that you're a writer. So question is, which was the hardest work? Which was the hardest out of the two, being a writer or being like a team leader, or and like running this entire operation?
With the Sarutobi writing production and the Las Vegas Paragons, the law, the Sarutobi writing production was the hardest
Oh
because
yeah, I can see that.
because
Yeah.
we
Right.
literally had to stay up every night past 12. Probably didn't go to sleep until 6. We start writing and drawing around 12 when we wake up, and then we do it all over again. We come up with the ideas of what we want for the different places we want to spread the book and what we wanted to have. Even though we were like a 50-man group, we were still have to stay up all night because most of us lived in Japan and not all of us lived in America. We all lived in different parts of the world of who we were. And it was hard because we were writing our first novel, which was The Tokyo Divided, with that went 26 volumes and 17 chapters each volume, which was really long.
Yeah, I
Which
think it
started.
because I can agree with that because I tried writing. Here's the thing: if you look up my username in Wattpad, you'll see a book there. Yes, but keep in mind that book is not done yet. I still need to write all like all the wrongs that I did with it because there is a
Your
part
year
that I
long
did wrong.
break.
Yeah,
Your
oh,
year.
for Holy Ears' question about where else are streaming, it is on YouTube. Now this is currently being streamed on Twitch, but I will be uploading this to YouTube in the future so that those on YouTube could also watch the stream as well. So for those who are on YouTube, they could also watch some of Cooky Usagida stream as well. And I will plan on doing in the future dual streaming, which means what streams on YouTube is also going to stream on Twitch. So it's going to be pretty much the same for both of them, but there is going to be different content as well for each and every content. So that way, it's interesting. so that it brings an interesting pathway. So just to let you know, Holy Ears, um, right now this is being streamed on Twitch, but I'm planning on uploading the Twitch streams that we're doing, especially like this one today, to YouTube, and that is where the YouTube people, those who are on YouTube, can come and support Cooky Usagida. So good question. Thank you so much for asking that question, Holy Ears. All right, back
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
Paragons.
So I can agree with the writing thing because for me as a writer, but the hardest challenges I'd say is probably me trying to write the book and trying to think of something new. And obviously, yeah, I should not have backed in it, in my opinion. I should have thought of something new. I should have thought of how do I like how do I make sense of the book? Because if we look back at it right now, there is a lot of nuances that just doesn't like fit with the narrative of the book. You know what I mean? I know that. I fully know that. It's just that right now I haven't had the time or the pleasure to just like you know, do those things because I have to manage my job. I have to manage my family. I have to manage the games that I play because, well, I'm also like a gamer that also don't want to screw up on the game and be left behind, on, the games and whatnot that I like enjoying. So I kind of have like a bunch of other stuff on me. So I kind of like, it's not push up the side. It's more of like, I haven't been able to get. So I very much understand why that writing is a lot more harder than just like you know being a part of a team. So I fully understand that.
I'm
Yeah.
very, yeah. I have to say that for me, for me, writing is also writing is pretty much of a little bit of a challenge for me because there's a lot of creative ideas. The possibilities are endless. So whenever, like for example, I'm writing something, I really have to really think about how am I gonna envision it. But at the same time, this also is a good thing because it leaves you to use your imagination. So it is difficult for me, but it's also the creative force behind it because it allows you to really use your imagination to really see what kind of future you want to see. You know what I'm saying? For the writing.
Yeah, it does. And honestly, I think like writing can sometimes help people because, well, that's like that. For example, um, somebody who like shit. Sorry, I'm like focusing on something at once. So, like for example, I'm pretty sure everybody has heard of the Hunger Games, right? No matter what way, shape, or form. Everybody
Yeah.
probably heard of the Hunger Games from the books, the movies. But honestly, I think the thing that got me hooked into books was, I think, two things: Animal Farm and the Hunger Games. I'd say the Hunger Games mostly because that honestly opened up a whole new world of just like world building and aspect and what like the trials and errors of character and the flaws of a character. And it opened up so many things that honestly I never saw a book would ever do, or that I thought a book would never do until I actually read them. So I very much understand what you're getting at, Cookie.
Thank you so much. A few things that I wanted to ask about. It's completely up to you and what you want to talk about. But do you think you have any questions for like how people like those who want to know about the Las Vegas Paragons? Awesome Giving Entertainment. How do you think people can get more knowledgeable about the Las Vegas Paragons and what they're doing? If you don't mind.
If you want to find out what we're doing, nowadays, you would want to search us up on Instagram, the Las Vegas Paragons, esports
Oh, Twitch.
page
Don't
on
forget that.
Instagram, and on Facebook, which is the Las Vegas Paragons esports page.
Awesome.
Uh,
Awesome.
but what about? Have you ever thought about Twitch? Streaming over at Twitch?
Most of our viewers do stream on Twitch, but for our main company to have one, no.
Ah,
Yeah. We're not that cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is really, really awesome. So, Bombska, do you have any questions or any information you wanted to ask about the Las Vegas Paragons?
Not really.
Okay.
Got
And
any guys? Got any more questions up your sleeve?
chat, I'm going to see if you guys have any questions. So right now this is for chat. If you have any questions or information for the Las Vegas Paragons, feel free to type in the chat if you guys have any questions for the Las Vegas Paragons. Yeah, guys, and like I said, chat, really do appreciate it for coming out and really supporting. It really means a lot that we produce and see these opportunities that are so ahead ourselves. But and how are you guys doing, guys? How are you guys doing, chat? Hope you guys are doing great. Okay. Hopefully if you guys have any questions, I will continue taking questions till about 10:50. The time that I'm currently in is about 10:50, and then if there's no more questions, then we'll just go to any last words, and we'll continue talking to you, like continue doing the podcast stuff until about 11:30. But anyways, guys, any last questions or concerns, chat? If you guys have no questions or concerns, chat, this is the last call. Okay, chat. You guys have no more questions or no concerns, then let's talk a little bit more about goals that we have for the future. I want to start with the Las Vegas Paragons. What are your guys' goals in the future? If you guys don't mind, before we go into the final words, let's talk about our goals and our dreams.
Our new set goal is make everything perfect here in Vegas.
Like, okay, perfect in what? Like, what degree?
I think like what we mean by perfect here in Vegas, I mean the way to have our team as the only route for a lot of people.
You mean like team domination?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Bomb Squad, if you don't mind talking about your goals, you can go ahead next.
What was that question, Holy Ear? Do they game better under pressure or in their free time?
Yeah.
Under pressure. I would say, honestly, from my experience and from watching my players play, I think we do better under pressure than we do in our free time. Yeah.
I think I do a little bit better under pressure as well. Kind of gets me
Yeah.
a little bit motivated. It gets me a little bit.
Well, it and also it depends on how we wake up this morning. Cause like if I feel grouchy in this morning, then I'll do terrible. But if I don't feel grouchy and I have cup of coffee, then I'm good.
So Holy Ears responded, "My dream is to build a community of my own."
Yeah,
You got this.
dude.
You got this.
You
You
got
got this.
this,
You got this,
Holy
Holy Ears. You got this, Holy Ears. The Cooky Nation Bunnies are always here to support you guys. You got this. I 100% am right there with you
You're
to
good,
support
bud.
all the way, and I'm 100% there to respond to support any of the Cooky Bunnies. So if you guys if you Cooky Nation Bunnies ever want to become VTubers, I'm always gonna be here to support you guys. So I wouldn't mind.
Not only a VTuber, but also to like stream games.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I might have to like also do my job too, like an
Yeah.
actual IL job.
If you
So
guys ever do
that
become streamers, like VTubers or even like regular cam streamers, I'm always willing to support you guys.
well,
I'm
there's
always
another
willing to
type of
support Cooky Bunnies.
they're just regular
Number
streamers.
one advice for up and coming streamers: if you are working, keep working until you reach the certain amount of amount of subscribers. Because one, Twitch and YouTube won't pay you until you're a certain amount of subscribers.
I'm not gonna start on YouTube. I might start on Twitch because I have
Twitch,
on Twitch.
same thing with Twitch,
Yeah,
and
I might want to on Twitch than YouTube. See what
yeah.
I want really a lot more because YouTube is sensitive, man. I'm gonna be real for a
Okay.
second. YouTube.
What do you mean YouTube is sensitive? Have you not seen the Twitch? Have you not seen the news lately? It's all been Twitch.
Swear words.
Okay. Here's the thing that I wanted to. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, about this. But here's the thing that I wanted to really touch upon, regarding, the goals that I wanted to talk about for Bomb Squad. So Bomb Squad, you can go next if you feel like going. Like, what are your goals? What are your aspirations?
Like I said, it's like being a streamer. Not even like a VTuber streamer, just to start off because VTuber I might need to have more of like a rigging than what I need right now. So I might not even be a regular VTuber. I just might for the time being just be a regular streamer and then if I want to progress later on into just VTubing.
That's actually a good goal to have.
Kind of like Neanners. Because before Neanners was in Natasha Neanners from, who actually had a VTuber model, she did not have, I remember the days when she did not have a VTuber model at all. And it was just her. So I might just start off with that.
That's a good idea, actually. In fact, that's actually a really good idea. Start out as, um, you know, in like a non-cam, like a different kind of, like just yourself, and just continue on as a VTuber as time and time goes on. Okay, did you talk about your goals and aspirations, Bomb Squad? Is that all?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about some aspirations since I haven't got it. So most aspirations. It's tracking considering the fact I never really talk about myself happy. Like I just honestly people happy, regardless of how many viewers regardless of how many followers I reach. Because for me, it's not about I don't know how to say this, but it's not about the profits for me. It's about making people happy, and it's about helping people. And I know I don't say I know like I know I haven't said this that much, but as a person with a disability, I want to make people happy, and I really want to make sure that at the end of the day, you know, VTubers and streamers with disabilities are human beings just as much as anybody else. And to really, you know, teach people that it is important to create an equal and fair community for all people, regardless of who they are. So that's my goals. I want to make people happy, and I want to make as many people happy as I can, even though I may have a disability. I want to make people smile, and that's all I want. I don't want much. I don't want
And I
much.
can tell.
Huh?
Oh, my
Yeah,
neck.
I can
Oh,
tell you don't want much, you know, because the thing is, I
oh,
think it is
oh, oh.
possible because well, I've seen like, okay, I know that Kiara hasn't officially spoken about this, but I am not too sure if Kiara does have a disability, but I've seen some people with disabilities are able to do it. Like even I think shoot, it was I think there was one YouTuber who has a disability who well that is what that who's still able to like you know like roam around YouTube and be okay and whatnot about you know him and his like entire like community. I uh, I don't know what his name was. I forgot. It's been a long ass time. But yeah, it's possible though for VTubers as well. If it's possible for that one YouTuber, it's possible for VTubers as well. You know.
Mhm.
Yes. I think people with disabilities can do anything.
Yeah.
Anything. People with disabilities can do anything. Anything they set their mind to. And
Yeah.
I
Even though people.
Mhm.
want to really spread the message to the people with the disabilities, especially the streamers with disabilities. You can do anything that you set your mind to. You really are capable of so much, and you keep going and you never give up. That's all you gotta do is never give up and just keep going. Alrighty. So yeah, it seems like our stream is a little laggy on this area. Um, oh my, is it laggy? Hold on, guys. Sorry about that.
There you go. Take your time.
Okay. Okay, I think it's back to normal a little bit. Um, I don't know how laggy it's getting, but hopefully. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad. I know it's so. I know it's kind of freezing. I'm so sorry. My deepest apologies. Okay, hopefully. But yeah, guys, I think there's a lot of people out there who are very talented and supportive. So yeah, you guys keep going, never give up. And yeah. Is there any other topics you guys want to talk about today?
What do you want to talk about, bro? What you got anything on your mind?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
You got anything you want to talk about? Anything else, bro?
No, not really. Uh, just
Oh,
that
give
I
me a
probably
second. I
have
wanted to
to.
talk about the shit, what was I talking? The new episode of the Bad Batch. That did you say before the stream started? Want to talk about that?
That actually I was gonna hope to talk about that tomorrow, since
Yeah.
this is Cassie's stream.
Uh,
I mean Cookie's stream. Sorry, Cookie.
Sorry, we have a friend named Cassie. I get me
Yeah.
and Cassie up, yeah.
no, that's okay. It's okay.
Sorry about
No, no, no. I know you. I'm sorry. Um, but anyways, guys. Anyways, chat. Um, up to you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? We have until 11:30. If you guys want to talk more, we can continue to extend it till midnight.
Actually, okay. We haven't talked about a game that's really popular in the VTuber like area. That's on a certain console. That's called the Nintendo Switch. So, awesome. You want to talk about that, bro?
Actually, I might have to go because my girlfriend's calling, so I'm gonna call you guys tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, it seems like that Awesome Gaming Entertainment is going to be leaving. Awesome Gaming Entertainment, thank you all so much for coming and supporting tonight's stream, and thank you for being able to make it tonight. I hope you take care of yourself, and I wish you the best of luck. And
Oh,
really,
thank you, man. Thank you for letting me join.
yo, thank you so much for talking to the viewers about the opportunities in esports and teaching them about the Las Vegas Paragons and what esports is about. You take care, okay?
Yeah, you guys too, man.
Okay, you guys take care. Thank you. Alrighty, Bomb Squad, you wanted to talk about an opportunity?
No, I mean, I'm saying more like the game. I haven't been able to like talk much about games. I mean, honestly, I haven't been playing a lot of games is because
Thank you for so much. Thank you so much for the friend request,
yeah,
Holy Ears. Thank you so much for the friend request. I appreciate it. Okay, go ahead, Bomb
so
Squad.
I
Sorry, I
okay,
have to respond to
so I
chat.
haven't been able to like play like a hell of a lot of games. And there's always one game that I always like go to. So whether if it will be Breath of the Wild or if it's another game. Because back then it was Breath of the Wild. This time, honestly, I feel like this game is just it should not be like understated. If you all are on the edge about this game, trust me, it's good. All the entire series is good. It's called Monster Hunter Rise. Now, if you all, don't like hunting monsters, that's fine. For all people who like hunting monsters, I say go for it. There is zero microtransactions. And I'm serious when I mean there is zero transactions between the Monster Hunter World, the previous entry, and this one. And but there is there is some, but it's just cosmetic. There is no adjustment to change the to buy weapons higher, to buy weapons with these money and whatnot. It's all you get it from in-game items and actually playing the game and actually playing what with either friends or random people. And I really like this dynamic because it honestly like I kind of was on the edge about Monster Hunter World, and yes, I did play World. I was on the edge of World, but I kind of like was like once I started getting to the rhythm of it, I was like, this shit, you know, microtransactions. I like the gameplay. I like the gameplay, but I just hated the game loop of just hey, rent a point, just find look for investigation, find monster, hunt monster, repeat same loop as one, which is find monster, look for trail, find monster, hunt monster until dead. So I kind of hated that loop, but in Rise they pretty much overhauled it, which to my surprise, I'm glad that they overhauled it because I kind of that's what kind of like cheered me from the Monster Hunter World. Not that World was a bad game, it's just that it kind of cheered me from playing it like even more so because I kind of like wasn't like that much of a fan of just running and hitting stuff and then running and hitting stuff. It kind of was like hard. That's why it was hard to find because the entire level was like an entire city, an entire metropolis of just, random shit. So I'd say if you were new to Monster Hunter, I'd say Monster Hunter Rise was probably the best game you could ever play because it is so easy to get into this game. I am not joking. This is I'd say the most easiest Monster Hunter game I've ever seen, played. And I'm just new to Monster Hunter, yes, but I'd say it's like the easiest game in my opinion to get into about fighting monsters in Monster Hunter. And if you want, more challenges, you can just buy the previous game, which is still being sold, I believe. So yeah, it's probably say if you're thinking about if you're at like a Walmart or a Target or whatever, and if you're thinking about maybe I should try this game. I don't know how it is. My opinion, I highly recommend it. I seriously do. I highly recommend it. Whether if you're a first person shooter, third person shooter, whatnot, I'd highly recommend it because this is a really, really well crafted game. And honestly, I wouldn't mind spending $60 for this game again if I were to pick up a second copy, which I rarely do for $60 games, unless it was like a limited edition or like a timed exclusive. So yeah, I'd say go for it if you're thinking about picking up Monster Hunter Rise. But for the games, I can't really vouch.
There's actually a game that I've been really enjoying lately. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting game. Um, well, I haven't. Well, the fun fact about the game is it kind of goes something like this. Rip and tear.
Yeah, I remember you talking about Doom Eternal before. I remember you've been playing Doom Eternal for a bit. How's your gameplay, huh? How have you been so far? Now that I told you to amp up your difficulty.
It's pretty good so far.
Also, you guys, okay, I will say this to embarrass her a little bit. She told me, and I quote, I'm gonna play, I'm too young to die. I went, you have to play normal difficulty. You heard me playing? Yes.
What?
Why? And I was like, hun, to learn the dynamics of how to play, you have to do it on Hurt Me Plenty. That's what I first grew up 2016. I highly suggest it as a Doom fan from 2016. I'm not a veteran, obviously, but as a fan of the previous entry, I highly recommend it. And I even beat Doom Eternal on my Xbox what was that? On Hurt Me Plenty. So it's possible. It's possible. It's just you gotta get into the new groove of it. If you're going from 2016 to 2020. So yeah, it's possible. It's just this guy against the groove of it. So yeah, I thought I just told her, and he's still like you said, he's still fine.
That's no problem at all. Anything you want to talk about, feel free to talk about it. So yeah, that's the game that I've been lately enjoying is that game. And yes, how are you doing, chat? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Holy Ears. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, chat, how are you guys doing? You guys are doing good? I hope you're having a great day, a great night, wherever you guys are. Okay. Alrighty, chat. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? It's up to you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? If you guys want to talk about it.
Taco Bell. What do you guys want to Taco Bell?
Taco? Like tacos?
You guys want to taco about? Let's taco about this.
Tacos. Tacos.
Sometimes Cookie is not very innocent. Sometimes when she talk about stuff, she's not very innocent about her games and whatnot and what she has. Cause I'm just over here looking through all of her games, and I'm like,
Um,
Cookie,
uh,
Cookie. I'm like Cookie, and she's like, and then we obviously have a talk. So yeah. Sometimes she doesn't want to talk about things.
that's
Sorry for the
interesting.
puns. Sorry for the puns. Sorry for the puns.
No, 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 no. No worries, no worries. The puns were actually pretty interesting, so thank you for that. I appreciate the puns. Um, let's talk about um, Bomb Scott. Do you want to talk about like movies or anything that you've been watching or anything of that kind of stuff?
I'm watching a lot of movies but I watch some movies from time to time. I think Wedding with You was the previous entry that I've seen so far. But yeah, that's like I've been watching a lot of movies so far.
Yeah, no, 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 no problem, no problem, no problem at all. Um, for me, I haven't really been watching movies, but I will be doing more movie watch alongs and events in the Discord. So if you guys, we will be hosting Discord events. So if you guys ever do join the Discord, I am planning on actually hosting more Discord events. So I will be hosting events where the people on the Discord can really get to hang out with Cookie a little bit more. Really get to interact and have fun, in the community on the Discord chat. So yeah, I will be hosting more events, and those will be updated on the Twitter account if you guys want to follow. And if you guys want to join, if you guys really want to join, feel free to join the Discord server. Um, it is located in the main profile. It's only if you want to. You guys do not have to. Only if you want to. Only if you feel really, really inspired.
Please join. Please join. Join, please. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, chat. Yeah, well, like a few, only if you guys want to. Oh, we're not poisoning you guys. Just it's just that. Please join us. No.
It's understandable, but please do feel free to join if you guys feel inspired. You guys do not have to join if you guys do not want to, but if you feel comfortable and you guys want to support more, there's a lot of opportunities. Alrighty, I think I'm going to talk about a few topics before I end the stream at 11:30. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. First one. Yes, what do you want to talk about? Like, literally, what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, like what you guys want to talk about? You talk about that shit. Also, shoot, I can't say that because cover court might actually strike Cookie down. My bad, cover court. My bad. That was an accidental joke there. Okay, you can't yell at me, cover court.
No, no, no,
You
no, no,
know,
no, no worries, no worries.
I'm pretty sure Ina will probably be fine with this. Hopefully,
Anime,
if
manga,
whatever it is.
y'all into those? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes. And I'm also into something. Yes, guys, I'm into K-pop. I'm into a lot of geeky things. I think that's what makes Cookie very special. Cookie is very geeky. A geeky bunny. Cookie is geeky bunny. Cookie is a geeky bunny, and Cookie is very geeky. Anyways, chat, feel free to, hang out and interact. Oh, and Feet, welcome! Welcome. Thank you guys all so much for joining. It seems like that we're having a lot of new people come in and join tonight. And I'm actually pretty shocked that so many people would come out and support me. Like, I never thought I was going to get this much support. I never thought that people like I'm gonna kind of break down a little bit, but
Break down, huh? That's alright.
I
Nah,
just
it's alright.
I just I never thought that people would come out and support because thank you guys for a great turnout and everything. Like I never thought that you guys would come out and not only like support me. I just am so shocked right now. So, really guys, like I never expected tonight to have a really big turnout of people who want nothing but the best, not just for me, but all of the VTubers out there. So, really guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. And please do keep supporting the VTuber community, please.
Yeah, hon, I got a question. Do you have a super chat stuff right now?
A super chat?
Yep, every super chat.
Uh, we are on YouTube. I mean, that's
Oh, you don't have a you don't have a super chat, you know. Yeah, I was gonna do something. I was gonna send you a bit donation.
no, 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 no. Please do not do that. Please save your money. Use it on your family, please. Please take care of your guys' selves. Like, I appreciate the donations, but please, please, only if you guys want to. Don't worry about if you don't have money. Please don't worry if you don't have money. Just you being here makes me happy. And Stormetry, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So please, if you guys do not have money, please do not worry because you being here makes me happy. So don't worry if you don't have money. Just you being happy makes me happy. And just you being here and supporting, it just makes me happy. Yeah. Please save your guys' money. Use it on your family and take care of your family members, please. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Anything you guys want to talk about, Bomb Squad?
Days and night. Oh, a whole year since that she's cares about K-pop, but she's not into it as herself. That one I think Cookie can answer. I'm not okay. I'm kind of into K-pop, but I'm not like deep, like in the rabbit hole like Cookie is. Like how Cookie is.
Wait, are you saying? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody wants to know about K-pop.
Okay. So K-pop is Korean pop. So basically, it has different kinds of K-pop. There's like hip hop involved, and then there's pop involved in there. Lots of different influences of K-pop that comes into it. And yeah, there's a lot of different influences. So a lot of the styles also comes from Western standards, which is pretty interesting. So I really like how it's very catchy, and all the idols are very that I've seen are very hardworking, and they definitely. Oh, thank you so much, Holy Ears. That is so swell. I support VTubers. I myself really support VTubers as well. I really love the VTuber community as well. I think the VTuber community is awesome. There are a bunch of awesome people. There's a lot of awesome VTubers out there. So really, thank you all so much for coming out and really, really being so supportive. All of you.
So yeah, I say there's some like okay like regular people too. Like I highly recommend. If you guys haven't checked them out already, Hawk20. I haven't checked out his streams lately, but he's a cool, chill dude. I like him. I like the community. I've interacted with community like a little bit back 2 years ago. Now I know obviously, yeah, it might be 2 years ago, but I was back in high school. I didn't have a job back then, so yeah, not have a job. It's kind of hard to talk with community because I have so much things on my plate right now. But yeah, he's a really cool guy. And I think some other the online live streamers, they're also pretty cool as well. So yeah, there are some nice other people other than VTubing, but you just gotta go look around.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
there's a lot of awesome streamers out there. Um, actually, one of the streamers that I think is one of the most wholesome streamers on Twitch is a streamer known as Bro XH. He's very wholesome. He's a very wholesome streamer, and he does a lot. He does wood carving. He's very wholesome. Like I really like how like he's very wholesome because it's like a breath of fresh air. Like for me, a breath of fresh air. And plus, he's pretty cool too. He's pretty talented when it comes to wood carvings. I have to say that he's a breath of fresh air for me.
Yeah, that and I'd say in my opinion, another one is if you guys haven't heard of him, his name is called Winter Garden. He's the guy who did the a long time ago, back in 2016. He was the guy who did the that like I think it was the that like marble machine. So he was the same guy who did that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much an interesting interesting. But anyways, guys, one of the channels that one of the things that I'm gonna be talking about, it looks like it is going to, the stream is going to be ending soon. And you guys, like, I want to thank you guys all so much for coming out tonight and supporting. I never expected so many people tonight to come out and support. You know, not just you know, so many Cooky Nation bunnies coming out and supporting, you know, the Las Vegas Paragons, Bomb Squad, myself. It's just, like, I just don't know what to say. Like, I am shocked at how many people came out and supported. Like, I'm still really shocked. Like, I was almost gonna break down because of how much support, like, that not just like you know I was receiving, but also the Las Vegas Paragons were receiving. So I was just so shocked. But anyways, guys, it is 11:25, and we're going to be ending the stream very, 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 very soon. Anyways, major announcements for the week that I want to talk about before we end the stream today. We will be doing more streams this week, and I will be hosting a Discord, our very first Discord event. I'm planning on doing it on a Friday afternoon, but definitely before a stream on Friday night. So I'm looking at hosting an event on Friday afternoon, probably either like a movie day, or maybe we could do like Uno with like Cooky Bunnies. So if you guys want to join the Discord server, it is located in the main profile of the Pink Bunny Cookie page. He really is so generally wholesome. Yes, he is. Please go and support Bro XH. He is a very wholesome streamer. And not only he is very wholesome, but I really love how he tries to give back to the community. That really shows who he is as a person. So please go and support Bro XH. He's a very wholesome streamer. And yeah, guys, if there's no questions or no concerns, any final remarks, Bomb Squad, before we end the stream for today?
Oh, maybe down. I think I
Oh,
saw my piece like a lot here.
really, guys. I'm so thankful for everybody who came out. And we will be doing more streams more often this week. So if you guys ever do want to come out and support, feel free to, you know, follow the links in the Pink Bunny Cookie profile. But it's only if you feel comfortable. If you guys ever want to come and support, do feel free to. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys all so much for coming out and supporting. I hope that you guys are having a great day, great night, wherever you guys are. And as usual, let's do our raid. And I also want to thank Bomb Squad too. Bomb Squad and Awesome Gaming Entertainment, if you're watching this still. Thank you so much for really coming out tonight and really, you know, not only supporting Cooky Usagida, but also the Las Vegas Paragons. So yeah, guys, we are gonna be doing our raid, and tonight's raid,